Bit of a climb coming up, I think halfway, but you sort of don't mind when the views are like this. Blue sky all the way. Welcome to part 7 of our cycle tour from Dublin to the Ariège in the French Pyrenees. In this episode, we explore the Bordeaux wine region and Saint-Emilion. Bonjour from the sunny Bordeaux region in France. We're seeking shade, eating our pre-ride pain au chocolat, or chocolatine as they're known in this region.
Tasty.
It's actually quite controversial what you call pain au chocolat or chocolatine. In the southwest of France, it is definitely chocolatine. I'm not sure where the lines are drawn, but it's generally from Toulouse further on towards Bordeaux. Anyway, just a little handy French tip.
Tip of the day.
So,
Packed up.
we are packed up. We've had a leisurely day, a leisurely morning, because it's nearly midday. Why is it nearly midday? Because we know today we only have maybe 30 kilometres, if that, to ride to our next spot, which is in Saint-Emilion. We've got 3 days to camp there, which is fantastic, so being in the same place for 3 days. And also tomorrow is a rest day, so I think both of us are going to have a full day off the bikes. It's really sunny. It's the first blue sky day we've had since arriving at Mont Saint-Michel.
Yes.
And it's going to be 31 degrees. It actually feels like a summer's day in Australia, so...
Hot. Sunscreen's been applied.
Yeah.
And we're hoping that the next section of rail trail that we'll be on has as much shade as the first section we were on yesterday. So
Yeah, definitely. Oh my gosh, sorry. Back to the food. I'm eating as many pastries as I can. And this pain au chocolat, chocolatine, was in the sun, so the middle bit of chocolate layer in the lovely buttery flakes is melted and gooey and it's super.
And another thing that we have discovered in French campsites, that the majority of them you can order your baguette and pastries for the morning. So you put your order in the evening, and next morning fresh baguettes and pastries, which is fantastic. So we've taken advantage of that at a few different places now, and
I've
we'll
not been
to do so.
And we haven't been disappointed in the quality either. This is, I'm just thinking, because I have been doing a rating. Now the bag was translucent, there's a few flakes. I'm giving this one melted in the sun with that chocolate. It definitely gets an extra point for that. I think this is a solid 8, maybe 8.5.
Yep.
What do you think?
Yep.
Okay.
Very, very tasty.
Okay.
Onwards.
There's the bikes all loaded, ready to go. There's a blue sky. So, on y va. It's a hot day and we're really happy to be in the shade on a beautiful rail trail. Beautiful lush green forest either side, so you wouldn't know how hot it is in this shade.
Nice downhill.
Yeah. Look what we have here. Tunnel up. Ooh, it's cold in the tunnel. Beep, beep. Bringing all the silly out. What an awesome tunnel. You can really feel just the temperature difference in here. I'd say substantially cooler. What do you think? Maybe 10 degrees? Easily. So this is an old railway tunnel. About to pop out through it. Here we go. Into the lush green forest we come. What a magic trail. Phew! Steve took the sprint win. More of that, please. You! Bit of a slight rise and surrounded by the grapevines. It's beautiful. Look at that. Definitely in the Bordeaux region, definitely in wine country, and it's definitely going to be a hot summer's day. But really happy to be riding. Just the best feeling. Everywhere you can see. Say this is a grape harvester. Not quite harvesting season yet, but wow. As far as the eye can see of wineries. What do you think?
Fantastic. Beautiful country, beautiful day. Just come off the rail trail now, which has been fantastic. And back onto the roads for another 18, 19 Ks and Saint-Emilion.
This section of the route was just so beautiful, and we had clear blue skies, warm sunny weather, traffic-free roads, surrounded by winery after winery. It really was just the best day to be a touring cyclist in this part of France. Bit of a climb coming up, I think halfway, but you sort of don't mind when the views are like this. You! Blue sky all the way. All right, just through Saint-Emilion, which is, whoa, blow your mind away, stunning, right? Huh? What do you make of it?
Beautiful country, grapes everywhere. Obviously the world famous or world renowned Bordeaux region,
And Saint-Emilion itself.
yeah, and you can see all the vines loaded with grapes all around us. So
Yeah.
the harvest is in late September or October, so another couple of months to go before the big harvest. But
Yeah.
at the moment,
Just
they're ripe, juicy looking plums. No, grape seeds.
yeah, yeah. We've seen a mix, mainly red grapes or purple grapes, really. But wow, what a place! And as far as the eye can see is winery after winery after winery. It's the middle of summer. Saint-Emilion itself seemed to be quite busy, but it's funny. It doesn't seem like there's a lot of actual vineyards open for tastings, does it?
No.
And we're not sure if that's a COVID thing or if
Time of
it's
day
just a
thing,
time of
or
day
we
thing. I
just
mean,
haven't passed the entrances.
yeah, we've passed a few entrances. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and you know, we've been taking a really lovely, easy jaunt of it today. But yeah, so anyway, we'll see. We've got 3 days coming up in one place, so we're going to unload and unpack and wash clothes and unwind and hopefully be in a shady spot because it's a hot summer's day. But this ride I really rate 10 out of 10, just stunning. The Roger Lepebe Voie Verte rail trail out of Bordeaux, near probably halfway to here. Oh wow, lush thick green forest either side, perfect in the shade, just stunning to ride in. Child friendly, bike friendly, any type of fitness level friendly really. And yeah, then you hit these wine regions and it's just absolutely stunning. But the road ahead beckons. We go that way and further down to our campsite. So
Down there somewhere.
yeah, exactly.
A kilometre away.
yeah, probably a kilometre and a half. So Saint-Emilion camping, you know how it goes. On y va. We rolled downhill all the way to the campsite and set ourselves up for the next 3 days. What a place to be in. And yay, shade. Thank goodness. When you're camping, you really do appreciate some shade like this on a hot day. We didn't do too much for the rest of the day. We kicked back, we watched the sunset. And then the next day, I decided to do something that I hadn't done for ages. I went sunrise chasing. It was the best way to start the day, and I really felt like I had that moment all to myself. Just magic. It appears can do something other than riding bikes. We canoed, which was great. Let me show you our vessel.
The red canoe.
The red canoe, the little red canoe that could.
And then the yellow.
And then we decided we'd go back to legwork on this piece. Hi, Skipper. How are those legs?
They're sore. Are you putting in?
I am. Have we got the same cadence?
Yeah. The water coming out here.
There is water coming out.
This thing hasn't been...
Our pedalo has sprung a leak.
My legs.
It'll be worse tomorrow. That's as much as a H2O pedalo de crap. It leaks. The seat height is not right. The tiller is in reverse. My helmsman. Am I your helmsman?
No, I'm the helmsman.
The helmsman was not happy with the tiller.
But we made it. We did a loop.
We did. How do you rate the canoe?
Fantastic.
Out of 10 canoes?
Fantastic.
What about the pedalo?
Yeah. I think I'll go the kayak or canoe again next time.
Yeah, I'm giving the pedalo a solid 3.
Yes.
It was fun for about 3 seconds. Anyway, here's a beautiful lake. There's the red pedalo. I bet you that one goes faster than this yellow thing. Someone having a go at his fishing. And yeah, a little lake. So this is all part of the campground. It's pretty cool. It'd be nice to see if you could actually swim in it. But no one is, so I'm thinking that's a no. Yeah, you're right, it does look a little bit festive. But yeah, a nice little additional free facility at the campground. We went out for an explore afterwards to Saint-Emilion itself. The small cobbled streets were really lovely and full of tourists like ourselves, of course. So it is summertime here in France and it was really, really busy. But we really enjoyed just walking down the streets, looking through the various shops and taking in the scenery of such a beautiful medieval village. We both got up early the next morning to go and chase that sunrise. This time we also took the drone with us, and I really hope you get to appreciate just the vastness of the vineyards that the aerial view really gives you. Magical way to start the day. Later on, we would both jump on the bikes again, and this time actually take in some of the most recent Tour de France route, which went from Libourne to Saint-Emilion. It was a time trial stage. You could certainly say the theme of this particular route was wineries. And just like that, our time in Saint-Emilion was fast coming to an end. But what a way to finish it. Look at this, a blue moon, which is actually a red moon. Have you ever seen one like this before? It was a first for me. Bonjour à Saint-Emilion. C'est lundi matin, c'est très joli. Il y a du soleil, beaucoup du soleil.
Oui.
Okay. Hello from Saint-Emilion, Monday morning on a very beautiful, very sunny day. We have just worked out our route for today, which will take us back to Bordeaux.
Bordeaux, 53 kilometres.
53 kilometres, so quite
back
nice and
onto
pleasant.
the beautiful rail trail.
On the Roger Lapébie Voie Verte my pick for best rail trail I've ever ridden in all of my life, which says something because I've ridden quite a lot of them. But
Stunning.
this place is ridiculous, full stop. I mean, we're into the sun, but I think you get an idea.
A beautiful, beautiful town.
Just stunning. And beautiful little fact, this is the town where macarons were created. There's a convent just over there, right under my finger, and that's where the nuns firstly looked after women from poor backgrounds, and they also worked out how to make macarons. So that's what Saint-Emilion's famous for, other than obviously very, very
Wine.
expensive premium red wine. But yeah, this place is outrageous. And dead quiet in the morning. So hot tip if you're travelling to France, get up early, go out in the morning because everybody doesn't, and you'll have the whole place to yourself, which is fantastic. So, bonjour. There's a cyclist making his way there. So, we've had 3 stunning days in Saint-Emilion wine country. We've had a great day of rest. Although we've been active on all of those days, to be fair. There's not really been much sitting doing nothing.
Yeah, fantastic shady campsite in the heat.
We've hit our boulangerie for the morning. I got, what are they called again? Benet?
Benet.
They're like, in Italian they're sfogliatelli, and so they're like super small pastries that almost look like croissants, except they're filled with amazing goodness. So I got citron.
And a really hard, crunchy pastry.
Yes, almost like a baklava pastry. No, I got 3 citron and 3 chocolat to go with our 2 framboise and 2 citron and 2 chocolat from hier, yesterday. I have no doubt we will monster 5 of those each on the day today.
Yep.
Anyway, that's us for the moment.
And last night was our last night in a tent for 4 nights.
Yeah, so after how many days in a row? 12. We will have a night tonight in Bordeaux in a hotel, and then 3 nuits with our fantastic friends. It'll feel like family going back to our Primrose in Argelès. But anyway, one last look at Saint-Emilion. Voted one of les plus beaux villages de France, one of the most prettiest villages in France, and I can see why. This place is outrageous, surrounded by wines, surrounded by beautiful old buildings from the 11th and 12th century. So yeah, so from Saint-Emilion to Bordeaux, on y va! Bonjour.
Yeah. What was that? So, straight?
Go down.
Let's just...
So after a few wrong turns and dead ends, we were finally on our way leaving Saint-Emilion. We of course passed by more wineries and more cellar doors, all of them pretty well closed to the public. Because they're premium red wines here in the Saint-Emilion region, really the cellar doors are actually more open to premium market buyers, so people buying wholesale for expensive wine. Not for us, unfortunately, but we did enjoy looking at their vineyards nonetheless. back into Bordeaux. We're on the rail trail on our favourite section. Here we go. The tunnel. Okay, let's make the mandatory tunnel noises. You. Bonjour. Bonjour. Not everyone seems to do the bonjour. Let's do a loud one. Are you ready, Steve? Bonjour! This is so cool. It is actually literally very cool. It's quite cold in the tunnel. Very refreshing because it's a very hot day. And we're popping out. Woo! I think we give that tunnel rating a 20/100 out of 10. And just like that, before we knew it, we were back in Bordeaux. You Cirque de la Tour avec la vache. And so comes to an end part 7 of our cycle touring series. If you like what you've seen so far, please give us a thumbs up. We really appreciate it. Hit us up in the comments if there's anything you'd like answers to. And please give us a subscribe to follow along on our journey as we head to the Ariège.